Thanksgiving is a time for family, gratitude, and warmth. But for one Chattanooga family, Thanksgiving 2022 became a nightmare they'll never forget. What started as a simple text message would unravel into a chilling mystery of deception, betrayal, and a young woman's desperate fight for survival. This is the story of Jasmine Pace, a 22-year-old community college student who vanished without a trace. And the truth. It's more horrifying than anyone could have imagined. Jasmine Pace had plans to spend Thanksgiving with her family. But at the last minute, she sent a text canceling those plans. Her family thought nothing of it until they saw her Facebook post. "Enjoying Thanksgiving with my baby," it read. But the photo. It was old. Jasmine's distinctive tattoos were missing. Someone was pretending to be her. And that's when the panic set in. Jasmine's family knew something was wrong. Her car was found abandoned at a condominium complex, miles from where she was last seen. The driver's seat was pushed back too far for Jasmine's petite frame. And then there were the texts. Messages sent from her phone, claiming she wanted to be alone. But her family knew better. Jasmine would never just disappear. Desperate for answers, Jasmine's mother began calling every number in her daughter's call log. One name stood out: Jason Chen. A computer science student Jasmine had met on a dating app. When confronted, Jason claimed he hadn't spoken to Jasmine in days. But the call log told a different story. A 71-minute conversation the night she vanished. And Jason. He was lying. With police offering little help, Jasmine's parents took matters into their own hands. They followed every lead, every clue. And then, a breakthrough pin dropped from Jasmine's phone in the early hours of November 23rd. It led them to an apartment at 110 Tremont Street. What they found inside would send chills down their spines. Inside the apartment, Jasmine's parents discovered her belongings, her driver's license, her credit cards, and a travel bag. But there was more. Bloodstains on the floor, cleaning supplies scattered everywhere, and a kitchen knife sitting ominously on the bed. This wasn't just a missing persons case anymore. This was a crime scene. Surveillance footage revealed a chilling timeline. A figure in a white hoodie driving Jasmine's car. Jason Chen buying cleaning supplies at Walmart, and a large suitcase being dragged from the apartment. The pieces were coming together. But where was Jasmine? 1 week after Jasmine vanished, investigators made a grim discovery along the banks of a river. A suitcase. And inside, the heartbreaking answer to the question that had haunted her family for days. But who is behind this heinous crime? And what drove them to such unspeakable acts? Let's dive in further to find out this. Jasmine Pace was remembered as a vibrant, loving young woman, a devoted aunt, a loyal friend, and a fierce protector of those she loved. But in December 2022, her life was tragically cut short. Jason Chen, the man accused of her murder, stood trial in January 2025. The question wasn't whether he killed her, which how and why. The defense argued that Jason acted in a fit of passion after Jasmine discovered his infidelity. They claimed she attacked him with a broken wine glass, and he reacted instinctively, stabbing her 60 times. But the prosecution had a different story, one of premeditation, manipulation, and cold-blooded murder. The evidence was damning. Jason had used Jasmine's phone to send fake messages, accessed her bank accounts, and even posted on her social media after her death. He bought cleaning supplies, discarded bloody clothing, and stuffed Jasmine's body into a suitcase. This wasn't a crime of passion, was a calculated attempt to cover his tracks. Courtney Brewer's testimony painted a chilling picture of Jasmine's final moments. At 2 a.m., she heard a scream. 7 minutes later, Jasmine sent her mother a pin drop of her location. She knew she was in danger. She tried to escape, but Jason Chen made sure she never made it out alive. Jasmine's body was found in a suitcase, handcuffed and wrapped in trash bags. The medical examiner concluded she had been stabbed repeatedly while in a fetal position, unable to defend herself. The handcuffs were applied while she was still alive. This wasn't manslaughter. This was torture. This wasn't fast. Jasmine knew she was in danger. She had time to send her mother her location. She had time to scream. She had time to fight. But Jason Chen made sure she never had a chance. The prosecution dismantled the defense's claims piece by piece. The Tinder notifications Jason claimed provoked Jasmine. They never happened. The wine they supposedly drank? Jasmine had no alcohol in her system. This was premeditated murder, plain and simple. After just over an hour of deliberation, the jury returned with a verdict. Guilty. Jason Chen was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. For Jasmine's family, it was a moment of closure, but not peace. Their beloved Jazzy was gone, and no verdict could bring her back. Jasmine Pace's legacy lives on in the hearts of those who loved her. She was a devoted aunt, a loyal friend, and a young woman with dreams of starting a family of her own. Her life was cut short, but her memory will never be forgotten. Thank you for joining us as we uncovered the tragic story of Jasmine Pace.